Hello everybody, today we're going to be having a look at what I've done so far for Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Cards Remake. I've been thinking about calling it Reimagined Remake. I go back and forth, I don't know which one quite to call it yet, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. Done quite a bit of work today on this whole thing. I've successfully, believe it or not, managed to go and complete both the Aquarium and the Pier area. Now, I'm really happy with both of them, but I gotta say I really like how the Pier area turned out. But I'm gonna show you the Aquarium first, and so if I just go ahead and press play over here, you see we got my guy over here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the newly created Aquarium area, and I figured I'd take a creative decision and just flood the whole area. Yeah, I don't know why I'm gonna flood the whole area, but to me, when I started this whole thing, when I finished it, actually looked a little bit bland, looked a little bit meh, and so I figured that just flooding the area and adding a story element to that later on be a good idea. And I did get the water from an asset pack, but it was a very good one, and I think it was for free. It was either free for the month or free, but if it was in fact, I'll just put it in the description, you can find out. I think it was for free. But anyways, I found this really cool water pack that would go with this scene, and so yeah, I thought, why not just flood the area, make things more interesting, right? And so as you can see here, compared to the Game Boy Advance one, it's pretty similar if you don't count the flooding. I've got like I didn't even know what these were called before, but they're called bleachers, and they're basically the things that people sit on when they go see the whale jump around, and whatnot. And so yeah, I decided to go and make that, and that turned out quite well. And so we've got this place over here all done. I'm thinking about adding some stuff back at the back over there, just to add more stuff to it. But for the most part, I've got the aquarium done. But the bit that I really wanted to show you is down here. And so we've got, and this wasn't in the original game, right? But we've got this tunnel area, because as I said, when I finished it initially, looked a little bit bland. And so I thought, I gotta make something else. And I decided to make, one of those aquarium tunnel things where you can go underwater and you can go and see everything that's inside, like under the water, you can see all the sea life. I decided to do that, and I thought that'd be really cool, and I didn't know why. It was a pretty sucky aquarium in the first one, and so I'm gonna fix it up and make it a little bit more interesting, make it look like an actual part of an aquarium. And so yeah, just realized I have to get rid of the shadows. There's massive shadows going on to the bottom. But anyways, I made this tunnel over here. I'm going to have loads of fish later on, but so far this is what I've got. And over here we've got this massive aquarium area where you can go underwater. And over here, what I'm planning to do is I'm planning to have it where you can actually, see if I can pronounce his name right, where you can actually go and face off against Mako Tsunami, I think is his name, very subtle name. But in the game you can go face off and have a duel against him, and I think this will make a really cool area to do so, and so yeah, I'm gonna make it so that you have to get some kind of rebreather, like underwater breathing kit in order to go down there, and go face him. I figured that'd be pretty cool element to it to make things different, because I thought about it for a while and I thought, I want to make this game different. I don't want it to be, just the game but in 3D. I wanted to make this game more, what would you call it, more original, I guess, more of a inspired remake that has more to it, I suppose, and so yeah, I'm not looking to make a remaster. It'll be a remake or reimagined, I don't know, but it'll be a complete difference from the original. And so yeah, I like it a lot. But if we're going to move on from here, we've also got the Pier area, and the Pier area is the one that I really want to show you, and it's the one that I'm really happy with. And I haven't actually made the teleport blueprint yet, the coding, so that you can go in and go over there. So I'm just going to go out for a second, just go over and pull my player spawn over here. And I'm just going to show you what I've been working on. And so if I just drop my guy over here, we've got this area over here, and this is mostly accurate to how it was in the original. I stayed a lot closer in this one than with the aquarium, but I figured that it might be quite nice to have this kind of the same water asset pack for this area as well. And so when we go into here, we've actually got a very shiny metal, I don't know what it's called, I was just kind of copied what it was in the game, but it's where you can, I think it's where you can lower like an anchor and then you can go and like dip it into the ocean for some reason. I think it has something to do with stopping a boat, so maybe if a boat or a ship goes up to here, then you can drop the anchor specifically from here and it can stop the ship, I think, you know. And so yeah, it was in the game anyway, and so I modelled what I saw, you know, I did what I saw, and it turned out quite nicely. And so this is where you go and battle possessed evil Joey, and you know, with this whole battle, I found it to be probably the best part of the story, and so I wanted to make this area look really really ominous, you know, really eerie, I guess. And so yeah, I'm really happy with it. As you can see, I boosted up the shininess, the metallicness as it were, on these ones just to make it look like shiny metal, and you can actually see the reflection of the water in the metal, which I thought was really cool. And so yeah, this is the area. And in case you're wondering, no, I haven't put up collisions yet, and so you can very well just like drop into the void and go dropping in. And so yeah, that's basically all I've got for this one. I really enjoyed it today. I did a lot of work today and the past few weeks on this whole thing, and I'm hoping, moving on from here, right, I'm hoping that I can go and do the stadium site next, where you go and have your final battle, and I'm also going to do the Kyber Corp area. Like he has like a stadium area as well. There's like 2 separate boss battles you have to go to, one of them being the second to last and one of them being the last. I'm going to be doing them next month, and then after that I'm just going to be brushing up things, because I want to start adding things to this whole area that look more lively, you know. I want to make stuff here that so it looks like a living place, and I think how I'm going to do that is I'm going to start adding wildlife into some of these areas. And so for this one specifically, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be having it where you can actually see at the top of your screen, much like how Metal Gear Solid 1 did it, if you remember going down the elevator before you fought Raven. In that elevator scene, you can see ravens flying across the top of the screen, and that's what I want to do for this area. So you're walking through here, imagine, and just for a sec, imagine that you're walking through here and you start to see birds like flying across the top area of here. And so I'm really looking forward to doing that, and I think doing things like that and similar themes to that, maybe adding wind to certain cloth based objects, will be the thing that'll make this place look quite alive. And so I've got all that to come. I think that specifically what I just outlined, I'll spend a good month on, you know, just to get it all sorted and all done. But yeah, that's pretty much it from me. I'm looking forward to carrying this whole thing on. I've been having a blast with it so far, and I'll keep you guys updated. I've got a lot of positive, just to talk about this for a sec, I've got a lot of positive feedback from quite a few more people than I'd expect from my last video and my previous videos on this. And so yeah, just a big thank you to all the people who responded and gave me feedback and said all your kind words, you know, on how they thought the game was looking. And so yeah, I appreciate it. It's been very, very cool just to see people getting hyped for it, people to looking forward to the final game, and we'll see how it goes. It's still a while off yet. Like I said, I'm looking to get the whole thing done by the end of this year. I think it might be a couple months into next year, but it will be somewhere around the end of this year, maybe a little bit into next year. But I'm hoping to stick to that deadline, and I fully intend to. But I want to see if I can make this game as solid as possible, and then once I do that, I'll release a beta, open beta version, and then I'll go and you know, improve and iterate upon it from there, you know, just continue on it from there. And I think that that'll probably be the best thing to do. You know, I think that'll be quite the thing. And so once I get the game to a place where I'm happy with it, i.e. at the end of this year, I'll then go and continue work on it. But I'll have like an open build that I'll have where people can play, that'll be finished. But from there, I'll be adding updates that'll improve it. And so that's the whole goal over here. And I think that that'll probably be a good thing going forward, and I look forward to doing that. But for now, I'm still doing the modelling. I'm going to see if I can get it done, as I said before, by the end of June. I'm hoping to just wrap it all up at the end of June, and then from there I'm just going to be focusing on the other parts of the game, you know, making it more lively, like I said, and then after that I'll be seeing about making it more, getting rid of the bugs, and then I'll get started on the card mechanics, the NPCs, and then what follows from that, like the story and whatnot. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is from me. So thank you guys for watching. As always, if you did indeed make it this far, and you did indeed enjoy this video, then subscribing and liking the video will be a very cool thing to do. With all that being said, I reckon I'll see you next time round.